Coming to you from Studios 1162, Vantage Point starts right now.
Hello Eagles, and welcome to Vantage Point,
where we see you. I'm Kazia Cook.
And I'm Andrew Cornell. Thank you for joining us. In the late 90s, Cleveland was ranked as one of the worst schools in the district in both reputation and academics. With the introduction of the STEM program in 2010, the school is now among one of the most sought-out schools in the district. Cleveland has earned its 6th School of Distinction Award, an honor given to schools that have shown an improvement in math and reading scores over a 5-year period. Here's reporter Brooklyn JIMENO with more.
Thanks, Andrew. When Cleveland held its first open house for prospective freshmen about a week ago, the counselors were expecting 50 families. Nearly 300 showed up. It's a testament to the school's growing success. The School of Distinction Award is given to schools that place a heavy emphasis on impactful teaching, learning, data-informed instruction, and racial equality. The recipients were honored at reception in December. Principal George Breland was there to receive the award. He said the award is a reflection on the good work and leadership of the staff and community at Cleveland.
Come a long way, and we continue to grow, but as a perfectionist, I know that we still have a long ways to go, but I finally feel that we have a core of teachers who believe in the same thing about equity and rigor, and that, you know, STEM is for all. So I'm happy about that.
At a school with heavy focus on math, science, and technology, subjects like world history and language arts can be overlooked. But in Cleveland's humanities classes, the instructors combine a healthy dose of reading through narrative stories and projects with social justice theme. 10th grade humanities teacher Rachel Evans is also a career ladder teacher, meaning she works with other class instructors on how to improve their teaching practices. She believes Cleveland's block schedule helps students.
Cleveland is the only high school that I've ever taught in, but I do know that most high schools, I think in Seattle Public Schools, do not run humanities blocks. I think most high schools have, students will go to English class and then they will go to a history class. And so that's one big difference, is the humanities blocks.
In math, it's all about collaboration. Students work in groups and are expected to help each other learn. The staff also works in sync, where teachers teach curriculum the same way so students can get help with any teacher, not just their own. Algebra 1 and AP Calculus teacher Martin Goldman-Kirst says that collaboration is the reason why the math department is so strong.
It's a lot of the people who are willing, the teachers who are willing to always try to do new things, and we're always trying to improve on it. We're never happy with what we're doing already, and we want to do more. And we're willing to put in the time to help students outside of class time as well, through cash and different activities. That's the things I think are the most important that help us.
With so many awards, Cleveland is drawing a lot of attention from incoming students and the media. The school was recently featured in the Seattle Times for having the highest financial aid completion rate in the Seattle Schools District. An impressive stat zone, if you ask me. This is Brooklyn JIMENO reporting for Vantage Point.
Before winter break, the music program was treated to an in-school field trip in which students had a chance to speak to real industry musicians and to learn more about the professional world of music. But before it was all over, the group got more than what they bargained for. Here's reporter NEWMAN with more.
Students in the music department thought they were going to rub elbows with professional singers and songwriters, but what they ended up getting was way better than that. When Malarkey joined the staff almost 4 years ago, she promised to make the music program a source of pride for Cleveland within 5 years. It's looking like her investment is paying off.
I've really seen a huge shift from just students taking music classes as a way to get their arts credit, to students being in music classes because they really love the feeling of the classroom, the family feeling that I put a huge emphasis on, and just being the ability to make good quality music.
Ina Hong has been a staple to the band since her freshman year. She was given the chance to open with her custom-made song during the CMA Showbox Arena.
I'm used to performing because I do a lot of theater stuff, and I'm in orchestra as well, so we have concerts and stuff, so it wasn't too nerve-wracking. I was great until I got on stage, and then I was like, okay, yeah, this is actually happening, and then it kind of got to me, but it went okay, so that's good.
Malarkey is already looking for new ways to boost the program. Anyone who's interested in joining or making a donation can reach out to her by calling the school. This is ALIYAH Newman for Vantage Point. Back to the studio.
We got lots of news to bring you, so pay close attention. ASB hosted its annual Multicultural Night on December 19th. The event was filled with performances that included cultural dancing, singing, and a fashion show. There was also a night market where community members were invited to sell various items. There's only 2 weeks left to purchase yearbooks at the discounted rate. Books are $60 until February 15th. Students can pay a $30 deposit to lock in their book at that price. The price will increase to $75 after midwinter break. Save the date and dust off your fanciest dress and suit jacket. Winter Formal will be held on February 8th. Details will be released as the date approaches.
If you are a Black family, come from a family of African heritage, or are the parent of Black students, Cleveland's PTSA and school administrators invite you to a Black Family Engagement Brunch on Saturday, February 9th from 10 a.m. to noon in the CHS cafeteria. This is a chance for Black families to have their voices be heard. For more information about this event, go to the PTSA website at clevelandptsa.org. The PTSA has also organized the Healthy Heart, Healthy Mind Wellness Fair for February 13th from 5:30 to 8 p.m. The event will feature South End resources for communities to access, as well as mentorship programs and fitness demonstrations. Door prizes will be given out every hour. It's time to get healthy. Still looking for a place to plug in? There are 2 new tech-based clubs. The Virtual Reality Club will meet on Mondays from 3:45 to 4:45 p.m. Girls in Technology meets on Tuesday for 1 hour after school. The club is looking for more girls to join. Both will meet in room 1172. For more information on both clubs, contact Meredith Blanchet.
Today is the last day of the semester, and you know what that means. Report cards will be going out soon. There will be no school tomorrow to mark the day between semesters. School will resume on Thursday. Students can get their new schedule in advisory. There will be no school February 18th through the 22nd for midwinter break. Enjoy this time off because when school resumes, we will be entering the dreaded season known as March Madness. That means 6 straight weeks of school with no time off until spring break in April. So hang on, Eagles, this ride gets bumpy around week 4.
Now here's Francis Nguyen with some Cleveland trivia.
Hey Eagles, it's time to hatch another nest egg. I'll be hitting you with some Cleveland trivia to test your knowledge about the school. I'll give you a question, then I'll be back later in the broadcast to give you the answer. Here it comes. Cleveland has just won its 6th consecutive School of Distinction Award. But do you know what year the school first won the award? Now here's Brandon Teeny with the weather. How's it looking out there, Teeny?
Thanks, Francis. As we move into February, winter should continue to be mild. As the city braces for the second half of winter, so is Cleveland headed into the new semester. Expect conditions to be much warmer than our friends on the East Coast who continue to suffer through freezing temperatures. Here's Francis with the solution to all your problems. The nest egg.
Cleveland won its first School of Distinction Award in 2012 for our student achievement in the math and language departments. Good job, Eagles. Keep striving for greatness.
Hey Eagles, I'm Molly House and welcome to SQUAA! Winter sports season is coming to an end, and despite some devastating losses, boys and girls basketball made some big moves. Boys swim is finding their groove, and wrestling is taking their competitors to the mat. Let's see what the Eagles have been up to. The boys basketball team started strong, but began to struggle mid-season. The departure of 3 key players put the team in jeopardy, but that didn't stop some of the athletes from shining. Junior SHAHID ABDUL-MUMIN has been making strides this season and has made a name for himself on the court.
I stepped it up a little bit on leadership, just directing the younger guys, the freshmen and sophomores.
While boys swim has only won 1 match, they have shown huge improvement overall. One of the swimmers worth talking about is team captain Andrew Hong, who has shown great leadership both in and out of the pool.
I think that people started to realize their goals more and started to realize that achieving a high level is was a big priority for them, and so as a result we saw bigger or higher practice attendance, and even more important, like more focus and a real motivation in practices and in meets.
Consistency has made all the difference for the swim team. Head coach Ryan Castle said showing up for 7 a.m. practices is giving his team a boost.
For seeing the development of the boys rather than getting wins against the other teams. Because we're still a fairly new team, and the boys going fast and improving on their times is what's important.
Shout out to all the Eagles who participated in a winter sport, especially all the seniors. Get ready for some action on the new playfield, which is scheduled for completion in March. Registration is open for spring sports, and athletes can pick up that paperwork in the main office. This is Molly House with SQUAA. Now back to the studio.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Vantage Point.
Until next time, I'm Kazia Cook.
And I'm Andrew Cornell.
Stay fly, Eagles.
And keep soaring on. So what about... Oh!
I keep forgetting that we're doing the and keep soaring.
And keep soaring on.
And keep soaring on. I was supposed to say that too.
I was like, you kind of said it really
I know,
quiet.
yeah. I said,
okay.
And keep soaring on.